So we're now 3 days into 2026. UFOs are everywhere. There's so many videos that are coming out, especially these videos right here. And these are clouds. Whatever these things are, they disguise themselves as clouds and they're flashing as almost if they're taking pictures. So I don't know about you, but I don't think this is supposed to happen. And we've also got this clip right here. And this was filmed yesterday. A very strange craft just floats in the sky for around 30 seconds and then takes off. Listen, with all the weird things happening in the last 3 days, I've got one heck of a video for you today, let me tell you.
Alright, you'll still be thinking about it later, trust me.
Alright, that sounded a bit weird. But anyway, like this video, subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to reach 40,000 subs, so consider subscribing. You don't have to. I really hope you enjoy this video. Alright, so as you can see, this dark object here has a big bright light on the front, and this was filmed in Edinburgh, in England. It's just so weird. You can see it rotating. See, so that's the first clip. This was filmed yesterday in America somewhere. Take a look at that. So obviously this is a drone of some sorts, but I've never seen anything like this. So it's just strange. All the timings of these drone activity since the start of the year. We're only 3 days in. And things like this are being seen all over the place. So a lot of people have been saying that the start of 2026, they're sort of surveilling for something. They're sort of doing surveillance and using these drones as well. And they're disguising them as clouds or darkening them so we can't see them. But what's with all the bright lights? I mean, if you were doing some secret surveillance job, you wouldn't stick a Christmas tree on the front of your drone, would you? So leave me a comment what you think about those two crafts, and let me know what do you think they're actually doing. What's the big plan?
This is crazy. My God, look at it. That's not a plane.
Nope.
That is wild.
No noise either.
That's going way too fast. That's not.
Yeah, there's no noise.
What's up with my camera?
Oh! Did you just fart?
What's up with my camera?
And he actually went, after. Sorry. I'm sorry, I have to know.
I had to go running and get my camera. Nobody was gonna believe me. What's with my camera? Look at this thing. Is he...
See, if this was a drone, where's the audio of the drone? There's no noise, is there? There's no drone that's completely silent and can move with movement like that. I mean, if that thing was probably in front of me, I'd probably fart as well, out of nervousness. But, you know, write your thoughts down below, because that is weird. I mean, it moved like a drone, didn't it? And someone could have just put a massive flashlight on the front, but it was turning off, turning on again. The light itself was not as if it was coming from a flashlight. It was like the whole thing was lit up. There was no noise. Like, no noise whatsoever. So, yeah, just leave your thoughts down below. Just write a comment. What do you think that was?
Bro, look at y'all produce at the grocery store. Look what's under it. Boy, look at all that black mold with the fan blowing. The moldy water all on you. Boy, look, hey, rinse it down with the mold water. That's horrible.
Mate, someone needs to tell the health department. Surely that's just a lazy manager. I worked in a supermarket 10 years ago, and it was my job to clean the underneath of a shelf. We all start somewhere in life. That was my job. All right. I wasn't very good at it either, but all that mold that sticks onto that fruit and veg, Yeah, that's not doing you any good. It seemed like it got to that guy already. He was coughing in the video and he's only stood there 10 seconds.
Behind me is the world's largest AI supercomputer built by Elon Musk. Inside, hundreds of thousands of processors. The systems used to power the AI chatbot Grok, which Musk hopes will soon overtake ChatGPT. This center, called Colossus, requires massive amounts of water and energy to power. And when the Memphis grid was unable to offer sufficient power, Musk installed more than 30 turbines pumping out methane gas. There's also this horrible kind of sulfurous smell in the air which hits the back of the throat. It's so bad, residents don't want to open their windows.
Just be here 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, so we breathe in this air every day.
After public pressure, XAI has reduced the number of turbines, but Musk has already begun building Colossus 2 a few miles away. Neither center is expected to create many jobs, and when asked, Grok itself tells us there is no evidence of planned direct investments into the Boxtown community.
Does anyone else think that AI is just evil? The Terminator films, you know, like AI is this big evil monster that's coming into the world. People are expecting a person, but I think it's going to be AI. I think that's going to be the worst possible thing for Earth because it's the complete opposite of humanity and it's going to make us turn from humanity and turn us all into machines. If it was down to me, if I could, I'd press the big red button to say no more AI.
We buy gallons of poisonous household cleaners when one degradable soft soap will do. We are poisoning our homes and wasting our hard-earned money for no good reason. Why? Because the advertising industry tells us to. They just want you to buy stuff. For example, if a company pollutes the environment or uses bad business practices, if you don't buy their stuff, they will change. If you don't want food with chemicals or GMOs in it, then don't buy it. The minute we start taking responsibility and spending our money wisely, every politician, every corporation, and leader around the world is going to know that we have woken up. This is the 21st century. If we use our resources wisely, there is no reason why anyone shouldn't have what they need. There's no reason whatsoever why people are still starving to death on our planet. And the common man or woman, whether they are Israeli or Palestinian, Protestant or Catholic or Iraqi or American, the common man just wants to live in peace and justice in a clean environment. When we look around the world and we see that that is not the case, we know that the will of the majority is not being listened to. That's the first sign that our system is broken. Government won't make these changes for us. Yet again, it is down to the common man. No company will continue a practice or product that you, the consumer, will not buy. It's vitally important that you understand this because this gives you ultimate power to change the world you live in. Companies are extremely sensitive about you buying their products because if you don't buy their stuff, they go out of business. That's not something any company is willing to consider. And by choosing to spend your money wisely, you can promote those companies that do business in a socially responsible way.
Thing is, the government and like the elite, the rich, they're always on TV telling us to eat better, to get better food, to get cleaner food, to not get foods with this stuff in. It costs a lot of money to eat healthy. It does. Like, buying junk food is accessible and cheap. Eating healthy is expensive. It really is. They don't make it affordable. For a long time, I couldn't afford to eat healthy. I had to buy what I could afford, and that wasn't the cleanest foods. And I think the government, because they live in their little bubbles with their super high incomes, super high salaries, they don't understand what it's like to watch how much money you've got every month to live on a budget. So a lot of people have been commenting for me to watch about this Society in 2030 video. And apparently this is a really good sort of depiction of what the future will look like. And I don't like, just by clicking on this video, I don't like the look of it already because everything is just like digital. Everything. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, hey, what's good? No way, what's up? How you been? Good. All right, that's what's up, that's what's up. I see you've been up to a lot. Oh, you saw that VR Drake concert? Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, wait, is that a strike on your account? Oh, it's just one. No, you know, I'm sorry, we can't be friends. What, just one strike?
I know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna make us watch an ad to get frozen pizza. because they make us watch ads for everything. And I'm sorry, YouTube probably made you watch ads for this video, but they're going to make us watch ads for pizza. I'm calling it now. And if we get to the future and you remember watching an ad for pizza, remember that Ben Carlson told you that.
I was just made aware of a danger, and it's for anybody that has an iPhone, so please listen up. So the danger that I was made aware of for anybody that has an iPhone, basically the iPhone 17, iOS 17, all the way up to current. Anyway, if you have any type of iPhone that is up to the current date of 2025, you need to go into the settings and change the AirPlay setting to never or ask. Me personally, I would change it to never, because as this is a convenience to be able to transfer information from one cell phone to the other, it's too easy right now. There are hackers out there that have a setting on their phone, and they literally have it where they can take their phone, put it on top of yours, or right by it real quickly, and get all your information from your phone in a matter of seconds. You'll go into your AirPlay settings, and you see here it has never, ask, automatic. So you're gonna go and anyway, you can see up there. I would recommend clicking on never, but again, that's just me personally.
Right, I've got an Android, so if you watch that video and you've got an iPhone, let me know if it was set to automatic. All right, leave me a comment down below if it was set to automatic in your phone, because that's pretty crazy how they just put it on automatic. So I'll be interested to know if it's like that for your phone. Yeah, you're welcome. I thought I'd add that in there because I saw this and I thought, no, my subscribers or viewers might have an iPhone, so I got to, don't worry, I got you. And also, if you're still watching, if you want to subscribe and you've enjoyed this video so far, consider subscribing. You don't have to, but I'm trying to reach 40,000 subs. That's like my goal. So I'd really appreciate it if you enjoy and want to join the best tinfoil hat community. Then press that subscribe button. You won't regret it. You know what? There's not many videos that scare me, but that video does. 200 police uniforms get in the hands of the wrong people. Think of the damage that they can do. And I did some more digging into this, and this street, there's not a single camera on that street. So the people that dumped those uniforms knew exactly where to dump them. 200 uniforms were stolen from a dry cleaners in May. That's crazy. So either it could have been a heist or something, or I don't know. Leave your theories down below. That is scary.
Do you remember the teenager who claimed he found a doorway out of our reality? His name was Danny, and in 2015, he uploaded a video that the entire internet ignored until he completely vanished. Danny's theory was simple but terrifying. He said that as humans, we are trapped inside a three-dimensional box, length, width, and height. Everything you see, touch, and feel is stuck inside this cage. But here's the part that made people freeze. Danny insisted the box wasn't sealed. He claimed the fourth dimension isn't time. According to him, it's a higher layer of reality where time becomes a physical place, not a moving line. Imagine being able to step into the past or the future as easily as you walk across your living room. In his final video, Danny showed something that no one can explain. He revealed pages of complex notes, bizarre diagrams, and a specific method he claimed would allow him to detach from 3D space. The math looked impossible, the concepts felt unstable, and then it happened. Just hours after posting that footage, Danny disappeared. His accounts went dark, and he was never seen again. Some people believe the government stepped in to silence him before he could teach us how to leave. But others are convinced Danny didn't go missing. They believe he succeeded. What do you think? Did Danny find a way out? Or did he find something he wasn't supposed to see?
Right, so I had to do some digging on this story to let you know. So I chased that, and the kid did go missing for a short while. Then he returned to his original YouTube channel, all right, in 2019. Then came back, he said he forgot his password after years, and then stopped talking about the stuff he was talking about before. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. And pretty much, compared to this kid, I have the IQ of a carrot. Even I have got to be careful what kind of videos I stay on here or show, you know?
We're at the longest cave in Tennessee. It's on some landowner's property, and he just let us go in. So we're going to try and make it like 8 miles into this thing.
About 8 to 10 miles.
Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Snap.
Okay. Wait till you feel that air.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hoodie. I already man, that air is cold blowing out of there.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Just wait till you see the massive room. There's one that's like 5 foot tall.
Jeez. It's like he owns a show cave or something.
He does. He does own a show cave.
In his freaking backyard.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a bridge?
Yeah, it's a suspended.
No way. Oh snap, this feels weird.
I ran across it. I love it.
I think we've been full of water.
That's like the perfect hot tub.
Yeah.
Yes, Flintstones, dude. You know there's down here fucking hot tubs.
When a cave is big, you'd never find your way out. You run out of light.
There's so much breakdown that we're about to go through, y'all, and just different things.
Oh, great. That's crazy. It's huge.
Yeah, the breakdown of snow is no, it's, it just keeps going.
You just run around in here.
Awesome.
This is 100% it.
I wonder what was up with Petra on them.
Dude, I think they took one look at that crawl and said, heck no.
I don't even know if this is the way.
I don't understand people that love cave diving, man. There's nothing worse to me than going underneath tons of rock in a tight gap. And if you get stuck, what are you going to do? We've all heard them stories. You know, it just makes me think of how much is under the ground. And I bet there's people living underground as we speak that have got some sort of underground base going. You know, they got water. They're in the middle of nowhere. You know, they've got heat, electricity, everything. And they're completely self-sustaining. You know what? Before you all go as well, I met an incredible person this morning. So I went to church this morning and I was waiting to go in. And I met a lady at the door. I won't say her name, obviously. We were talking for quite a while. And she's had a very difficult life. She's a carer. She's got kids and, you know, very difficult life. But you know, you meet people that have very difficult lives, that it's very hard. And sometimes we think that us ourselves have a difficult life and we complain, but we don't know how privileged we are. You know, that someone else out there would love to have the life that we have. And there's people out there that are working so hard. They've got really difficult lives every single day. So if you have peace in your life, if you have a good life and you're healthy, and you've got good people around you, you've got a nice home, you've got a clean home, you get cooked meals every night, you know, you can shower when you want, you can eat, drink, you know, you've got money, you've got a car, you know, just simple things that we take for granted. We are so lucky and fortunate to have these things, because you look at everything that's happening in the world, and there's people out there that would do anything to have the life that you have. We do take things for granted. It's in our human nature, and we don't know how truly special something is until it's gone. Once you learn gratitude for life in the simple things, you're more at peace with yourself. Like, I used to be quite a negative person. I used to be one that complains about a lot of things, and I was so privileged. And it's the simple things. The real thing that matters in life is people, other people. That's the one lesson I've learned. True happiness comes from serving others. That's what I believe. And take it from me, I was a very selfish person. I always did what I wanted to do. It didn't matter really what others wanted. It was always me, what I want, what I need. That's it. And if I didn't get it, I'll dig my feet in the ground, you know. But true happiness, I think, comes from helping and serving other people. I believe that, and that's one of the lessons I have, and to be grateful for what you have. And kindness is the most powerful thing on earth. It's so powerful. The kindness is like the biggest sword that can pierce through a heart, is someone's kindness. It can change everything. Just a small act of kindness. And I met this lady today, and we had a very deep chat, and she got upset and we hugged, and I could tell that she was just desperate for someone to listen. So I didn't give her my opinion. I didn't tell her what I think she should do. I just listened and comforted her. And that's all I think some people need. And we're losing that. You know, just to listen, to be kind. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but these small little experiences really remind me that what's important. It's not about money and car and how many likes we get and how big our house is, and it's people, it's each other, you know. So yeah, I don't know, I had that on my mind and heart to say. And often you find people who haven't got a lot are at most peace because they already have everything they need. But some people that always chasing the next thing, and they've got, like, the super wealthy are full of envy and they're full of anger. You know, nothing's ever enough. And I don't think we can ever, if you had that mindset, you could never say enough is enough. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. See you then.